The illustrious Saint Agnes, praised and venerated by lovers of chastity through the generations, was a virgin of noble birth, who lived at Rome in the reign of Diocletian and was martyred at only 12 years of age. Leading a life worthy of her name, for Agni means chaste in Greek, she taught the word of truth to many women who sought her out, and she exhorted them to acknowledge Christ as the one true God and to worship Him by a chaste life. This apostolic activity led to her arrest and appearance at the tribunal of the city prefect. Since she refused to deny the Savior, she was handed over to the keeper of a brothel, clad only in her shift. But everyone who attempted to violate her was struck with amazement and halted helpless in his tracks. One ruffian, more violent and lewd than the rest, who threw himself at her like a wild animal, fell to the ground stone dead. The matter was reported to the prefect. He had Agnes brought before him again and asked her how she had killed the man. She replied that she had seen an angel of God under the appearance of a young man in white raiment, who thrust away her shameless assailants and had struck the most foolhardy of them. Since the prefect would not believe her, Agnes raised her eyes to heaven and implored God to show His power, whereupon the dead man stood up straightway. The pagan bystanders and the prefect himself exclaimed in amazement, "Great is the power of the Christians." But the most hardened idolaters shouted, "She does these marvels by magic. Have her killed." The prefect therefore condemned her to be burnt to death. Arming herself with the sign of the cross, she went valiantly into the flames. With prayer on her lips, she took leave of the body that she had kept without stain, and went up to the Lord in order to be possessed in very deed of everlasting chastity in the contemplation of His face. The Christians piously gathered her relics and placed them in a tomb over which a magnificent basilica was built. Through the centuries, and even to the present day, the relics of St. Agnes have been a source of consolation and healing for the Christians of Rome and of the whole world.